Hey everyone, welcome back to another preview video for Fortune Fire Serie A Fantasy. Today we're going to be coming out of the international break finally and checking in as to how we are going to get going again for the next month before we hit another window. As we know, if you watched the last video, I kind of went through it quickly because it was not a fun video to talk about. It was an awful week last week. Scoring was, I think it was like 28 points or something. I don't even want to remember it. But we got some bouncing back to do this game week. Now, a couple of things about my team have changed. One thing I was thinking about getting rid of Immobile since that injury. The flags come off Immobile. Sounds like he's going to be good, and he is a player that generally I'm going to want on my team for most games, regardless of opponent. So that's one thing that has changed my thinking from before, as well as a new player with a flag on him, and different fixture swings coming for different teams now that we're out of break. So we'll go through my team, and looking through it, I have some pretty good favorable fixtures for most of my players. We got Zoet facing Salernitana as far as Spezia goes. Hopefully a good chance for a clean sheet there. We got Atalanta versus Empoli with Mela. Now Mela has been shaky with starts lately, so hopefully he can get the job done. If he's going to be staying on my team, we'll see. Mara Ruiz against Torino, so Napoli facing Torino. Good chance for a clean sheet there. Udinese, Bologna is a team that they can keep a clean sheet against for sure, so hopefully Molina's there and having that attacking role still. Cambiasso is my fringe players that I'm going to start, but I think he makes the most sense out of the other players that I have there. But that might be a tough clean sheet to expect out of Genoa there against Sassuolo. Midfield lining up nicely. Pasalic last week getting points on my bench again, unfortunately, more attacking returns that I missed out on. So I'm going to throw him in there against Empoli. Probably a decent chance for attacking returns. Insigne better not fail me again this week. That was a rough week. Made me very frustrated last week. The double negative points due to vice captaincy. That was tough. And then we got hopefully Barella can get back on track after finally not getting attacking returns last week. They're up against Lazio though. That'll be a tough game. So I'm not sure if I will get the attacking return there, but I can't really keep the guy out based on his early season form. I'm going to be captaining Osimhen this week against Torino. It's just I have faith in him really to score against any team, but when they're facing a weaker team like Torino, gives up a lot of late penalties, late in games and stuff. And with Insigne missing them, Osimhen might get them now. So that's something to look out for. But he's going to be the furthest man up all the time. So he's going to get my armband this upcoming week. I do think I will stick with Immobile. There is a certain player that I'm looking at that might be worth the transfer out, but I don't know, Immobile is just, when you look at a team and try to guess the score, I think Lazio is the easiest one to just guess. It's going to be Immobile most of the time. And Rafael Leao will be starting as my third attacker. Going to get the vice captaincy in case Osimhen misses, which I doubt he will. But facing Verona, I think there's definitely a good chance of some attacking returns there. On the bench, Lazzarini obviously will not be playing. Ravella is going to take my first bench spot over Karsdorp. I mean, I think Juventus will be able to find a goal against Roma, so I don't think banking on the clean sheet with Karsdorp is good, whereas Ravella actually got an assist the first game week that I owned him. So I'm going to have that there, hoping that I don't need to go into my bench at all this week, though. And then Diaz today, I just saw an hour ago, got confirmed positive with COVID-19. So we'll definitely be missing this week, which is a shame because I just brought him in last week for a good run of fixtures that Milan has coming up. But he, no matter what, will be in my third bench spot just because he definitely will not see any playing time in his game this weekend. All right. So that kind of rounds out what my team will look like as of right now. I have not made my transfer yet, and I'll kind of show you my transfer ideas right now. So when we go to transfers, and as you can see here, I've searched, and I'm pretty sure that my my transfer in is going to be a Sampdoria player this upcoming week. Let me just read you off the upcoming fixtures for Sampdoria. We got Cagliari, Spezia, then you got Atalanta, tougher game, but then you got Torino, Bologna, Salernitana, and Hellas Verona, all in a row. Okay, so I think Sampdoria is going to be the team to try to get players from right now. That's going to be the team with the best run of fixtures. Now, what I haven't decided is where I'm going, because honestly, there are 3 players in the 3 top lists here that I'm looking at right now. When I was getting rid of Immobile, I was thinking definitely bring Caputo in. It's been good, performing well. He's had a brace, I think, even this season already. And facing weak teams, I think I could assume that he'll probably get some attacking returns here. It's just, do I want to get rid of Immobile? I like my other 2 strikers have good run of fixtures right now. The thing why I would get rid of Immobile over them is due to the run of fixtures. Facing Inter this week, and then has a couple more tougher matches coming up as well after the following week. So if I'm bringing a striker, I'm thinking it's going to be Immobile to Caputo. As for defense, which I'm starting to gear towards because I didn't notice, Yoshida, 4.5, so it would be my, unless it's for Cambiaso, I would be actually banking money on him regardless of who I ship out. And he's got more attacking returns than everyone except for Kandreva. So he's clearly a high-scoring defensive player, got good fixtures coming up. Mela has been really bugging me, so I think my second potential transfer that I'm thinking of is a Mela to Yoshida transfer. That's another potential one. And then the last one that I'm potentially thinking of is Diaz to Kandreva. He just got announced having COVID-19 like hours ago. So I don't know if that kind of likely has him miss 2 games, not including his Champions League game. So he's definitely going to miss tomorrow. I think he's definitely going to miss his Champions League game midweek. I don't know if he'll be ready to play the next one after that, even just due to match fitness. So he was playing every game, doing really well up until this point. I just don't know if he's worth keeping around. So I think the least likely of my transfers out of those is going to be Immobile out. I'm really torn between the other 2. And because like both of those are attractive, both of those I bank money on, and I'm getting rid of kind of a problem player, has been a problem player. The only reason that I don't want to do Diaz really is because I just brought him in. But maybe he was the reason I had bad luck last week. I don't know, so maybe it is worth getting rid of him. But those are my transfer ideas. I do think just right now, Sampdoria has the run of fixtures. I think bring in 1 or 2. Maybe I do both, and maybe that would be beneficial and take the 4 points. I don't know. Haven't made the decision yet, but I'll be making that decision shortly. But let me know, what do you think I should do as far as the Sampdoria situation? Which player would you bring in? Would you do something else? What are you doing this week, and what does your team look like? So let me know in the comments. Let me know, send me pictures either through the Twitter, DM through Twitter, or the Instagram page. I'd love to see it. And yeah, good luck in your game week 8, and I'll talk to you all soon after the game week for the review video. Bye.